Good afternoon, folks. It's now 4:13 on Monday afternoon, December 13th, and we had a very rocky trading day today. As I mentioned before, we bought 500 shares of Netflix Friday, and it bounced around. We were down about $700, I think, at the close, and I thought that Netflix had a good chance of bouncing back on Monday, but it didn't do it. Here's Friday's session from this line right here over to the close right here, and here's the open today. Been some negative news out on Netflix, and it reacted to that negative news this morning. So I had bought 500 shares back right in this area at 95.90. It gapped down today, and when it got down in this area, I was smart enough to sell it at 190.62 right in this area. But look what it did the rest of the day after that. It went almost closed at 183.80. So it's one of those deals where you cannot hang on to a losing stock. Obviously should have got down here, but when it starts going down on you, get out. That's the main idea. Anyway, we ended up losing $2,600, $2,640 on this trade, which is one of the biggest losses we've taken. However, we recovered, of all things, and I'll show you what happened. We traded MGIC today. We've traded that stock in the past, and we bought 10,000 shares right in this area. It moved up nicely, come back down, and leveled off. Let me get a 2-minute chart a little easier to see here. Came back down, and in this area right here is kind of the inflection zone that I've talked about before, and it did sell off some, but not that much, and managed to hang on. So it started back up here, and it got back up in the 780 range. It came back down, and we sold 5,000 of the 10,000 shares at 780. And the other 5,000 shares, it went up to about 810 in this area. Put a stop in at 805 and got stopped out at the other 5,000 shares at 805. So we ended up making $4,250 on this trade. We had two other trades today. One, a couple hundred shares of Amazon and 1,000 shares of Lulu. We ended up losing a couple $100 on each one of those trades. We got stopped out. So for the day, we actually ended up $1,122. Had invested $311,000. That was a profit of 0.36% for the day. So it was very fortunate to be able to come back and recover from an ugly loss this morning, and we'll try again tomorrow.